we're getting ready for our big summer adventure. If you can't tell by the title of this video, we are prepping, we are packing for Disneyland and Aulani, which is Disney's resort on Oahu, which is an island of Hawaii. I already fear that this little vloggy is going to be lengthy because I'm going to show you how I'm prepping, including like how I like to get ready for vacations, how I go into vacay mode for my self-care, my skincare, my hair, etc. We are oiling today. We are oiling today. Honestly, the oiling bun has been such a savior for my summer hair when it's really hot here on Cape Cod. I do anticipate doing this quite a bit while we're away, trying to protect my hair from like the sun rays, the water, etc. So I have lots of hair care products that are coming with. We're going to be packing not just hair, skin, makeup fun, but we're going to be packing all my clothes. I will give you a rundown of those. I will show you some of Callie's packing process. Yeah, this is the prep mode, and it's also being filmed very much in the moment. So by the time you're seeing this, we're definitely already en route to Hawaii. This trip's a little bit different because we've never done it in this way before. We've had the privilege of going to Aulani twice, once before Callie was born, and the last time we were there, it was the first time that I'd ever flown first class before. So I will leave one of those Hawaii videos here for you, and I think there's an entirely separate playlist for those videos, and I will add all of these videos to that list as well. But we're flying directly from Boston to Honolulu, which is the longest domestic flight in the world. Crazy. So it's about 12 hours. We're going to leave Boston in the morning, and we're going to get to Honolulu in Honolulu time afternoon. But we're going to do a separate video all about our flight adventures because we are flying first class in both directions. But on the way home, we're stopping in Disneyland. So you'll have Disneyland content too, and then we'll go from Disneyland to Boston. So we're gone for a full 2 weeks. So the packing is a bit intense, and I'm trying to organize it where my Hawaii things are together and my Disneyland things are together, and there's like no crossover, but we'll see. My parents are coming with us for the Hawaii portion of this trip too, and they've never been, so we're really excited to show them all the things that we love about Aulani. And it does pain me to leave Cape Cod in the summer, but knowing that we are going to the most beautiful destination on earth, I don't feel sad about it. If you don't know anything about Aulani and that's why you're here, great. I'm going to show you a room tour in our Aulani vlog. Please make sure you are subscribed for all the fun that is to come. But Aulani is owned by Disney. It's not a theme park. It is a gorgeous resort, and there are characters there, but all of the characters there are on vacation. So Mickey, Minnie, and their pals are all there. Moana is there. It's her luau, in fact, that we will be going to. And best of all, the Duffy and Friends are there. If you are into Duffy and Friends, which are Japanese Disney characters, or they were like born in Japan, we love them. It's really hard to get anything Duffy like in America besides while in Hawaii. Even California kind of misses the Duffy train. So we will be bringing our Duffy and Friends with us to meet Duffy characters. But if you're into Disney because of the quality, but you don't want like a Disney theme park experience in Hawaii, this is the perfect resort because there's not like, there aren't attractions, there aren't rides. It's just the detail, attention to detail that Disney does best, and the quality of their service. Also, the food is fantastic. So we're going to get into all of that in future vlogs, but I think it's time to get to the packing. So we're going to go to prep first, how I'm prepping, just little bits of it, and then we'll go into packing. It is the official start of vacation prep season. Now, I love a good vacay prep glow up challenge, basically. And I am currently about 4 to 5 weeks out from vacation in this particular clip. But the first step, can you tell? Oh, she's very pink right here. It's Botox. So I was at Fresh Medical about 3 months ago, and you saw that video because that was like my first 40 before 40 challenge. Was I got a lip flip, which I loved. So I booked an appointment 3 months from now. I did get a treatment today. She said there might be a little bruise here because my skin is very sensitive, and I might have used a product, an active ingredient 2 nights ago that if I had thought it through, I wouldn't have used it. But I did get a treatment, kind of like a mini treatment because of vacation, because we're going to Hawaii. So I'm a little bit swollen. You know the drill. It goes down in 20 to 30 minutes. Let's try to drink out of a straw because I remember this being a challenge. Actually, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. So rules are, in case you are new and interested in the world of Botox / Dysport. I get Dysport. It is a literal just different brand name of Botox, as if it was like a makeup product or a skincare product. It's just a different strand. I feel like it works better in my face. Like when I went in, Mary, my beautiful, wonderful injector at Fresh Medical in Plymouth, I will leave them linked down below if you are anywhere near where I am. I'm on the Cape. This is off Cape. I do travel for this because I think it's worth it, and I've tested out local injectors, and no tea, no shade, it doesn't last as long as when Mary does it. So she said, your face is really holding on to the last round of this. And I was like, well, that's great news. I'm glad it's working. So we didn't have to do as much today. But the rules are no like baseball caps or tight headbands that are gonna like pull at this. No laying down or gardening for, sorry, there's a really pretty dragonfly so close to my car, for 4 hours. After, no hard workouts for 24 hours. So that means tomorrow morning I don't get up and work out, which is totally fine. I can either do it in the afternoon or I can take the morning and do my sauna blanket. And what else? I think that might be it. And gentle cleansing tonight. So I'll probably do like my Bioderma or something, not like rubbing everything around. So we're now going into a Sephora because there's one right next door to Fresh Medical, and I'm gonna see what minis they have for vacation. And I know it's early, but I'm a planner. I feel like we've been spending a lot of time indoors, so I thought I'd come outside because it's finally breezy, but I hope you can hear me over the wind. In addition to my Botox and my skin prep, which has been a real focus all summer, and that's not just because of vacation, it's also because I'm turning 40 in 2025. So I'm trying to make sure that my skin is as healthy as it possibly can be. I'm using a lot of hydrating, clarifying, anti-aging products. As I mentioned in my Botox clip, I'm using a lot of active ingredients and then hydrating beyond that. I started using castor oil, but I'm also doing, because I'm an oily girl, like taking care of my T-zone, using like the Lanbena, the little strips from TikTok. I absolutely love those, and I've been using them all over my T-zone. I'm using face masks, and I've gotten some facials, not necessarily in preparation for Hawaii, but just as general skin prep. And for my hair, I knew that I wanted to go lighter. It's been like a secret desire of mine to be blonde, like at some point in my life. And I think I've come to terms with the fact that like, that's not gonna happen unless I'm wearing a wig, which I did in Disney World last year when I got to play Sarah Jessica Parker as a witch from Hocus Pocus. So don't get me wrong, I could 100% just bleach my whole head, but I don't think that for the temporary joy that being blonde would give me, would benefit my overall hair health goals, because I think probably so much of my hair would die, fall out, and not curl. As I mentioned in my last video, or one of my last videos, the fact that I was able to lighten so many pieces of my hair, which I think you can see better in the daylight, and that they're still curling. They're not as curly as they were last year when there wasn't color in them, but that they're still curling in some way means that my hair was finally healthy enough to like handle this. So I went for my natural color. I did a light brown balayage. I will put the like inspo photos here of what I showed my stylist Ashley, and then we kind of agreed in the middle because it doesn't come all the way up to my root, and that's on purpose for the grow out phase. But as I've said before, I will probably go back to my regular chocolate dark brown post vacation. But this was a part of my like Hawaii hair prep, is that I wanted a little bit of lightness. And we moved my part over a little bit because it was like over here. Honestly, it was so far over in order to achieve a less like a more balanced look, I would say. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. I really like it when it's curly like this, but I also really like it when I'm using my Dyson or my new hair tool that I got from TikTok that I think is coming on vacation with us as well. So that's the prep that's been going on. There's also oral health prep that's been going on because I love all good things teeth and making sure that my oral health is like up to par, but nothing unusual. So I won't bore you with that routine. If you want it, let me know in the comments. I'm going to the beach today, and I'm in a holding pattern where I can't yet go be with my family at the beach until the Airbnb is cleaned, but our guests don't have to check out for 25 more minutes. So I'm prepped. I've got my skincare on. I've got my really cute blue and white coral bathing suit on that will definitely be coming to Aulani. This cover up from the TikTok shop is doing the most when it comes to my waist, so this will definitely be coming. I got a COVID vaccine yesterday, like my booster, and I know the new one's coming out. I've spoken to many pharmacies, my primary care, Callie's pediatrician, about the booster being in like limited supply right now because apparently the next year's, like the newest version, is coming out. It drops in September, so it's really hard to get the limited supply ones. But because we're doing both Aulani and Disneyland, and when we come home it's like back to school gear up, I would really like to avoid getting COVID. I'm a little bit more aggressive with my COVID protections because 2 summers ago, not the Disney cruise, but the cruise prior, we were supposed to spend several days in New York City. We saw Aladdin. I wore a mask because I felt like I had a cold. And then from there, I was like, we have to get a COVID test. And I tested positive, and we had to come home early. People were renting our house, so we had to stay at my in-laws. Let's just avoid that, okay? So I've gotten my booster yesterday. My arm's sore. I don't feel bad at all. Mark got his. We're having a really hard time getting Callie hers. That's all. That's all. That's the whole thing. Anyway, I ordered something I thought you might want to see. So as of when I'm filming this video, which is like well before we go, because I'm in full-on Aulani Disneyland prep mode, Bobble Bar, Loungefly, and Disney are like releasing a new tropical pattern collection. I will leave a picture of what they put on Instagram on the screen here. And to say that I want everything is an understatement, but I had already, what the heck? I had already purchased this package, there we go, first. So with Disney, I feel like more is more, right? If you haven't seen my Disney hauls, I'm a Disney consumer of things. So I bought Callie something I've never actually purchased before, and I bought myself something. So I wanted to show you. I'm gonna show you what I bought Callie first. So I got her a Loungefly. Now, I'm not a Loungefly gal. I'm a Stony Clover type of Disney bag wearer. So I've never actually purchased a Loungefly. Callie's only Loungefly that she has came from her experience on the Disney cruise from the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. They do like a pink princess sparkle Loungefly. This I feel like is a more authentic Loungefly, but I thought this is perfect for both Aulani and Disneyland. And I think I'll give this to her as like a little surprise. Oh, I didn't even see Minnie back there. A little bit of a surprise. It could potentially even be like her personal item on the plane, because I know in her carry-on she's gonna wanna put like Duffy and all of her buddies. Oh my gosh, the print on the inside is so cute. Apparently they're going to the beach today too. There's a lot of paper in here at Disney. Look at all like the tropical. I like the little drink, the palm tree. Okay, this is so cute. So I had already purchased this for her. It glows in the dark. What the heck? Disney, not skimping on the details. Like, yeah, this is super cute. I love it. I feel like it's something she'll continue to wear. It's not going to be a school backpack. If I try to girl math and justify the price, this is one I really can't. It's just for fun. And then I bought myself the matching print in the ears, and really it was this raffia detail for me that did it. Because like, okay, I know this is not the hair, but like I can wear this. Oh, they're light too. You know, sometimes they're uncomfortable. I can't wait. Okay, well, ignore this tag. To wear this in Aulani. I love these. Would these also be cute? Potentially. Oh, I love the colors. I love that the fabric, like the little cloud fabric, continues on the side. And it looks like fabric and not like the plasticky bit of ears. Yes. Yes. I'm just looking at my ear collection, thinking about what's coming. And there's one more purchase that I made, which I'm not gonna apologize for, okay? I'm not. I shan't. I couldn't with that lighting. So because we are doing a day in Kauai, and we're also doing like a catamaran sail cruise, we're doing days on the beach at Aulani. I wanted a beach bag that wasn't as big as my Stony Clover like daily beach bag. And I wanted it to be bougie because I don't usually buy myself new beach bags. I reuse year to year. This is so impractical, but I needed it. I needed it. Look, it's straw, it's raffia. Please ignore the mess behind me. Look. So this is coming with, oh, it matches my cover up, and I'm gonna fill it with, it doesn't have like there's a little bit of a thickness on the bottom, but this will be filled with towels and sunscreen and my book for when we go to the beach. But I'm gonna debut it in Aulani, so you'll see it in outfit form. I'll probably do some Insta pics with this because like sister does not invest in this brand without putting it on social media. Like this feels like a very special purchase for me, so I'm excited. The outfit chart has begun. You know it's not a BariTale vacation unless there's an outfit chart and chaos laid out on my bed. This embarrassing little pile back here is my like possible Disneyland pile. I haven't gotten that far yet. So I'm working on an outfit chart for Callie and I. Right now I'm just focused on Aulani because we have so many adventures planned that you'll see in upcoming videos, so make sure you're subscribed. So it's a lot. Like this is way more clothing than I expected it to be. But this is what happens when you go away for 2 weeks. So I'm definitely gonna be using my like big pink away luggage. My question is, okay, I have 2 questions for you, for people who are like traveling way more than I do. And I'm an overpacker, but in a reasonable way, if that makes sense. I'll show you my outfit chart. 1, a lot of the clothing that I'm taking with me that will be going in that big away is wrinkly because like I wash and dry things, or there's pieces here that I'm renting and that they come like wrinkled from being in travel. I mean, it's gonna be like too late by the time you see this, but is it unreasonable for me to want to get them like pressed and folded professionally? I don't know how much that costs in order for them to like go into my suitcase in a neat and tidy manner. Or I'm planning on bringing a steamer, so what do I just like steam upon arrival? I don't know. And two, is it acceptable for me to bring 2 full-size suitcases? Because of the flying that we're doing and how we're flying, we have like unlimited baggage, which is awesome. So I know I'm gonna be using the big away. Callie's gonna be using her luggage that we bought the last time we were at Aulani, which has like all the Duffy and Friends on it. I'm so excited for that to like go to use. And then I know we're both gonna have carry-ons. Do I need another full-size suitcase for her and I? In my dream world of packing, I wanna separate Hawaii from Disneyland. I like don't know if that's feasible. I said this the last time we did the like land and sea cruise, that I wanted to separate them out, and it just didn't work the way I wanted it to. We do have at Aulani, when you watch that vlog, you'll see that we do have a washer and dryer, so I don't need, oh, my wallpaper is so cute. Hopefully by the time this goes up, that project will be done. But I don't need like an excess of pajamas or bathing suits, though we both, Callie and I, have a ton of bathing suits. And I don't need an excess of like undies or workout clothes, because I do plan on movement and exercising while I'm there. So I didn't know what Minnie Mouse's head was over here. Also, this is a part of the construction. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. So that's where we are. But I wanted to tell you essentially like what I'm planning, what the activity is that it goes with, where it came from if you're interested, etc. Because this is fun. Also, while I'm here packing for Hawaii, my daughter is upstairs in her room watching Home Alone 2. Okay, just so you are aware. So this is my first possible plane ride outfit. It is a 12-hour flight. We are flying straight from Boston to Honolulu. So this is a 2-piece set, which is super comfy. It kind of feels like jammies on, and it allows me to wear a regular bra instead of a strapless, and just like regular undies, so that I'll be comfortable. It's loose and flowy. I think this could be cute with like a little, I have a shirt that I wear as a cover up. I think I would bring that just so that way I have something to put on my shoulders if I get chilly on the plane. That's a potential. And then that evening when we arrive, it's not actually evening there, it is going to be afternoon. So our plan is to pool. This is my cover up. This one's actually from TikTok. Honestly, this is either, most of these clothes are either from TikTok shop or I'm renting them. So that's an interesting part of this haul that I didn't foresee. But I'll have a bathing suit that goes with this. I just don't know which one yet. We're having dinner at Off the Hook that night, which is the pool bar at Aulani. So I do not need like a full-on outfit, because we're going to be swimming and then getting out to eat and probably going back in the pool until it's a reasonable time for bed. The next day is a full day at Aulani, because we're going to be jet lagged. We're trying to adjust to the time frame. So this is my like pool day outfit. This is just a white crop top. These are tropical pants that I think I bought for the last trip, but maybe never wore. They have this super high-waisted like elastic section. Super cute. This is from TJ Maxx, and the crop is from Target, but I'll be doing like a cover-up bathing suit, etc. And then if I wanted to get out of the pool, shower, and do some shopping or hanging around, this is like the outfit that I could go to before dinner. And that night we are having dinner at Monkey Pod. So I actually have matching dresses. These are from Farm Rio, which apparently I love this brand. You'll see. So I got this from my Nuuly order. These are the straps. I'm going to need a strapless bra with this, but it is just so stinking cute that I don't care. This is a strawberry. These are like applique fruits, and then it has these little color details. This is one of my rentals. Okay, I rent from Nuuly. I will leave a code in the description box for you. My plan as I'm recording this is to bring my full Nuuly box. So everything that's in the box that I ordered for the month of like July to August is for this trip. So my plan is to like bring the box, and then once I wear everything, send it back before I even get home so I have more room in my luggage. I just have to find a UPS store, and I think I'll probably be like a day or two late because I have this fabulous, really beautiful silk red polka dot gown with like a big bow on it that I want to wear to dinner one night in Disneyland. I don't know if it's too much, and honestly, I don't care. Disneyland is the place to be too much, in my opinion. So once I wear that, I'll pack that up, and then like before we get on the plane one day, I will make Mark take the rental car to a UPS and drop it off. So that way I have 6 less pieces to come home with. Is that brilliant or silly? You let me know. If you want to see photos of Callie and I in this matching dress, by the way, hers came with tags on it, like brand stinking new. So I love Nuuly. The one cost of Callie's dress, I'll get it. This is Callie's dress. It has little bananas on it and then these really pretty colors up top. This is a size 8. Again, it's from the brand Farm Rio, and Farm Rio is not an inexpensive brand. Like this retails for $180. It's a kid's white dress. They have a sustainability mission and they pay their workers fair wages. I've only ever had one Farm Rio dress that I owned prior to this, and that was from something that I got from Stitch Fix that I wore last year on Nantucket. So if you want to see matching pictures of this, you need to be following along on Instagram, okay? Now the next day is our first adventure. We're headed to the North Shore. We're gonna do the Dole Plantation, probably go see if we can find some baby turtles. So I have this 2-piece set because this is a walking around day. I don't know if I wore this. I think I did wear this the last time we went on vacation. I don't think it was to anywhere but Hawaii. I tried this on because for some reason when I ordered this, the bottoms are a large, which is good because I have the hips for that, but the top is a medium. So I was really scared that this wasn't going to zip properly, and I put it on and said, dang, you look so cute. So apparently we're going with a banana theme this time, but this will be comfortable and breezy for me to wear while we are at all of our exciting shopping places. And then this silk set, this is from TJ Maxx. This silk 2-piece set is so beautiful and looks way more expensive than it probably was. This is from Rachel Zoe. Rachel Zoe? It's in a medium. I know both pieces are a medium. This is like a full-length maxi skirt. We are going to dinner at Roy's this night. So I'm pumped about this because this is like the hands down best sushi I've ever had. And I want to celebrate it in maybe my prettiest silk outfit. The next morning, we have family brekkie at Makahiki for a character breakfast. The last time we were in Hawaii was 3 years ago, and it was still very COVID protocol-y. Like you had to make sure you were proven to be vaccinated to be on property. You had to wear a wristband if you weren't. Like Hawaii was on lockdown mode because it's an island, right? That makes sense. They can prevent future COVID from getting in. So when we had breakfast, we had to keep like a specific distance from Mickey when we took our photo, which I will put here for you. And we wore these like matching blue and white Mickey Aloha set items that I ordered on Shop Disney. This time, I don't know if I waited too long, if they don't exist anymore. There were no like tropical Disney-esque family pieces. So I went on search on the interwebs to find this set. So I bought Mark a shirt that like barely fits, like it could be a boy's XXL. It says it's a men's medium. I got a large dress for myself because I think Disney clothes particularly tend to run a little bit small, and I got Callie the matching dress. So we finally have like a family set that I've cobbled together in that print. Full disclosure, I have not tried this dress on, and I don't plan to because like basically I just have to make it work. That's the point, because there's no other print for this, and I'm gonna hang on to this after the trip and I'll tell you why. after breakfast, it's a pool day, which will be a cover up, a bathing suit. And then if again, I want to like shop, bebop around, I have more of these tropical pants. I feel like this is a pattern, like pants and a crop top, pants and a crop top. Have you seen that TikTok trend? And then I also have this really fun colored bodysuit that matches like almost perfectly with the orange. I know this looks so much darker on camera, but it's really not. And then we are headed to Mina's Fish House, which is at the Four Seasons. And I bought this 2-piece lily set in the Sunshine sale. Like this still has tags on it. I know it fits. I did try it on. Lily clothes and I are pretty comfy together. These are in a medium. I know I did not pay $278 for this set, but that's what it would have retailed at if it was not a part of the sale. So I'm really excited for this. Last time we went for happy hour. It was fun. The views are gorgeous. So this is coming to dinner. And the following day is a Christmas present from Mark, and we are in Kauai. So we're getting up really early. We're taking like a tiny plane. Sorry, thought there was something in the yard. We're taking a tiny plane from Honolulu to Kauai. We have like a mountain tubing adventure, and then I want to go to one of the falls there and see if we can swim or at least like look at it. I know that there's supposed to be this landscape that's like the Grand Canyon of Hawaii, and we're never going back to Kauai, or we've never even been to Kauai. I can't say we'll never go back if we fall in love with it, but it's such a small island. I don't foresee us going back. I want to see all the things. And then there's a tiki bar that Mark wants to go to. So I don't know the specs. And I was talking to Mark about it today. I'm like, listen, I need more details. Like, does the tubing ride require closed-toed shoes? What am I gonna need for a bathing suit? Are we wearing clothes that can get wet up to the top of the mountain, or is it just a suit? Where are we keeping our stuff? So we did rent a car for Kauai for the day, so that way we can use that as home base, but I'm planning on going in thinking like, we won't have access to like a changing area, etc. So I feel like I need more versatile outfits for that day, but I know what I wanna wear when we go to dinner. This came in my Nuuly box too. It is like, see how wrinkly things are? It is a romper that has cacti and palm trees on it. Now, I feel like this is very like California vibes, but for a tiki bar, I could have my bathing suit on underneath that. I think I'll be totally fine. And this is easy to pack because it's like one piece for that particular day. And then as we're keeping with the pattern, we are back at Aulani the next day. These are from House of Harlow. They have little like palm trees on them. They're linen-y, and I'm planning on wearing this with this same white crop top because again, I'll have access to a washer and dryer. This is like, again, beyond the bathing suit cover-up situation if I want it. So now I have 3 outfits in this pile, 1, 2, 3, that are for pool days. And I can certainly rewear like my plain outfit also. So I think there's one more pool day that we have scheduled, but I'm not planning a specific outfit beyond a cover up and bathing suit because I'm trying really hard not to overpack. See, overpacking, but reasonable. That night we are having dinner at Ama Ama. So I purchased this white maxi dress. This one's from Target and it has like an open back situation. I know it looks dirty, but that's just like the shadow. Literally the tags I think are still on this. Oh, nope, the tag is not still on this. This is a medium. It's from Universal Thread. I have a white maxi for Callie to wear. Ama Ama is a dinner that we're having. My parents are coming, so we're all gonna be together. We were able to get a table, rhyming, at like 5, and the sunset I think is at 7. So our plan is to literally just like take our time, have cocktails, and watch the sunset. So I imagine very pretty photos in these white fluttery dresses when we'll be so tan from several days out at Aulani and exploring. So that's my vision for the white dress. The following day is yet another adventure day. We're going back to Kaloa Ranch. We've been there twice now. We've done the self-guided ATV tours. We've done like a movie tour. We're going back because my dad really wants to do an ATV tour there, and it's such a beautiful space. Like no matter how much you go, I think there's always something else to do. Like next time we want to ride horses on the beach from Kaloa Ranch, but Callie's not old enough to do that yet. So I know because I've done this ATV tour that I need something I can get dirty in. I did order something off TikTok Shop that hasn't come yet. It's the like Free People dupe romper, which I think would be perfect with just like a sports bra or a crop top underneath it. Otherwise, I may rewear some of my like workout clothes because I know you need closed-toe shoes. You have to wear a helmet. They put goggles on you. Like, I'm not looking to wear anything that I find precious that can't be coated in dust and dirt. And that night we are having dinner at Aulani, probably at the Aleolo room, which is a favorite of ours. And I have yet again another Farm Rio dress. Little Farm Rio here. I really like how this one fits me. This is from Nuuly. It's rented. It does look a little bit worn, maybe not on camera, but like in person, but I don't think that will matter. I think that actually makes it easier to wear and zipper, because some of the issues with these dresses are that like the zippers get stuck right where they meet. Do you know what I mean? Like at the top, at like the chest, breast, bust area where they meet, those zippers are really hard to pull up because I still have, as you know, after weight loss surgery, quite a chest. So sometimes that's challenging. This one was really easy to zip, whereas some of these others were not. For our last real adventure while in Hawaii, Mark and I are gonna hike Diamond Head. We were supposed to do that 3 years ago, but because it was COVID-y, there was this concern because Diamond Head gets really crowded unless you're there at sunrise, which I think Mark and I probably will be. I'm planning to wear like a sports bra and my Lycra shorts and my workout shoes and maybe like a cover up on top in case it's chillier in the morning, but nothing particularly special. But we didn't go last time because we couldn't get there at sunrise. We were with my in-laws and Callie didn't want to do it. So they had plans, which meant we were gonna have to wait till the afternoon, and apparently like lines form, and my mother-in-law was really worried about like people having COVID behind us, like coughing on us if they had COVID, even though we're outside. So because of that fear, we just didn't do it, but Mark and I are doing it this time. We know it's like a beginner, easy hike, but we still wanna do it because we wanna see the views, and we know Diamond Head is beautiful, so we feel like we've been to Aulani twice now, and we still haven't done this. This is on the list. That night, after our Diamond Head pool day adventure, is the luau. So we're doing the luau at Aulani for the first time because it wasn't available when we were there a few years ago. Now we've done Paradise Cove's luau and it was good. We learned a lot of how we needed to do it, and I will make sure that information is like coming up in future vlogs. I do not yet have a dress for this. I have one. I haven't gotten it to zip, but I know it will. Like, do we understand that? Like, I know it will zip. I simply cannot get it to. Callie has Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique in the afternoon, so she's gonna be all Moana'd. So it's not like a matching opportunity for us, but there is a Farm Rio dress with pineapples on it that I rented that I couldn't get to zip last night, and then I got like sweaty and hot and was freaking out about it not zipping. So I feel like if I wore it without a bra, it probably would zip. Have you tried those cakes things that are supposed to like do the job of a bra, but they just are like inserts? I'm so tempted to buy them. I wonder if you can return them. Is that gross? Like, I just need to know if they work because I feel like literally that centimeter of where my bra is preventing the zipper. And Mark's always like, I don't want to break it. I don't want to break it. And I'm like, get in there. So that's the plan for that dress, but I will have to test that before I pack it. And if you see pictures of it on Instagram, you know it worked, okay? If you don't, I'll have to be creative. It's not that I don't have anything else I could wear to a luau. I absolutely could, but we'll have to be creative because I could literally even do just like a white dress and my new ears that you watched me unbox. So that could be cute too. We'll see. For our last full day in Aulani, I have my sound bath in the morning, which you will be hearing about in my 40 before 40 videos coming up because it's me and a Hawaiian shaman healer. And I'm nervous and excited all at once. And then we have a pool day, so we're at the hotel and we have dinner at the hotel. So I will insert like that blue dress that I showed you earlier. I sold mine on Poshmark when we came home 3 years ago because I thought we'll never wear these again. But Callie's was huge on her and apparently will still fit her, and Mark kept the matching shirt. So now I had to go on Poshmark and buy one for way more than I paid for my original one so that I have matching things to wear for dinner. So it's this one. This is the one I'm trying to get right now so that way I can match my family. But then I simply will not be selling this dress in case 3 years from now we do this again, though I don't think Callie's would fit her. And then we fly to California the next day in the morning. So I'll need a plain outfit, and then I have to do all of the Disneyland packing too. So I apologize for this segment being so long, but I know that you like to see what I'm wearing, and I will also include like clips of how I'm gonna pack this because I haven't figured that part out yet. But this is the outfit chart. Please ignore all the tabs I have open. I'm literally trying not to show you that. This is the outfit chart. It basically goes by like day and then what we have going on that day, and the days are broken down into like day, activity, dinner, whatever that may be. These 3 are me, these are Callie, and then I have like a section for notes and bathing suit options. The gray spots, this is Callie's side, are things that I still need. So like this is Kauai. This day is Kauai. Mostly Callie is missing like the days that we're at Aulani. A dress I ordered is actually in. I ordered it like well before the 4th of July in person. I pre-ordered it and they said, oh, it'll be to you by July 7th. And it is now way past that, but I still have my fingers crossed. I'd already paid for it that it's gonna come in. So it's coming in. They're overnight shipping it tonight, which means that I'll have it in order to take with me because I think it would be the perfect like plain dress, whether that's coming home from California or going to California. I'm happy it's coming because it'll definitely be coming with me on this trip. So, okay, sorry, back to the outfit chart. So as always, the things that are like in black and italics, those are things that I still need. The blackout are things that Callie is not doing with us. So this is the chart. Down here we have all of the details. And then I still have to fill in California. So one step at a time, but I feel like this is really good progress so far. This looks like my bags are so aggressive. I don't have any makeup on. I do need to shower. We are in the throes of packing. So full disclosure, I did send the majority of my clothes, particularly for Hawaii, out to be pressed and folded. And it cost me $112. Is that normal where you are? Because if I had known it was gonna cost $100, I would have bought myself like a new dress and been like, I'll bring a steamer. It's fine. Anyway, it's now done. These are the pressed and folded clothes. So we are now gonna go through my outfit chart, put them in their actual like little individual level 8 luggage storage travel bags, and then I'm gonna pack. Mark has been in here, so I'm trying to give him some time to vacate so I can pack on the bed too. Whew. Okay, so this is the majority of my Hawaii clothes. They fit into both of my level 8 little storage cubes here. And then I have on this side, these are all my bathing suits and cover-ups. So there's lots of like wiggle room on the side here for things like I have a sweatshirt and all of my ears and my bags to go in here. So I think I'm gonna be able to fit all of Hawaii. I say that now in here, but I also have like products that I need to pack. So there's more to come. This is Callie's prep rack for vacation. So essentially everything up until here is Aulani, and then this is Disneyland. Now I've just pulled all of her bathing suits and cover-ups. I'm still in the hunt for a few more bathing suits. I know it seems excessive to have so many, but because we're going to swim every day, probably at both locations, I don't want her in things that are potentially wet. So I'm not going to take you through every single piece like I did for myself, but here we have like arrival day cover-up that she can then rewear as a cover-up. This dress I already showed you, the Farm Rio Twinsy. We have pineapples for the Dole Plantation. This super cute piece. I actually have something from this brand too that I really liked. It's a 2-piece set and it comes with little sunnies. This was from TJ Maxx. We scored huge at Target with these 2-piece sets for just like day to day. She'll probably rewear some of these things while we're on vacation. And then they can also serve as, dare I say it, back to school. This is the white maxi that matches, not matches, but it's a white maxi like my white maxi is. For our Ama Day, this is from Cat and Jack from Target. She picked out this crazy neon set for when we go to Kauai, I believe, or maybe Kaloa Ranch. Reminds me of like 90s workout gear. I have this 2-piece set that I put together. This is an eyelet white tee and just a little eyelet skirt. The infamous blue mini Hawaiian dress, the one we're wearing this year, and then a little backup for Hawaii. So that's our Hawaii haul so far. These are our Disneyland outfits. You'll have to stay tuned on Instagram for these, but I'm in the beginnings of packing for her. Here I have my level 8 carry-on that she'll be bringing, and then my favorite luggage of all time, our Duffy and Friends. I'm gathering the backup outfits. See, we have 4 bathing suits back there, and then these are all like potential cover-ups / outfits that she can wear when we're in and out of the pool. I'm not putting those into the outfit chart because I know I'll overpack and we have more than enough, plus the washer and dryer, so I'm gonna start trying to put these in packing cubes. All of the major Hawaii clothes, like the main outfits, they fit in this one little packing cube because she's 8 and her clothes are little. So okay, on to bathing suits. Okay, so here's what we figured out. Hey, in the throes of packing, and I think I'm in the final stages. This mirror always looks like it's like a crown if I sit the right way. It's like a little baby driftwood crown. So what I figured out here is that I have a suitcase for Hawaii that is full to the brim. It's my big pink away. I'll show you that in a second. I think I have my shoe situation figured out too. I did buy a new pair of reef sandals. Now I have owned reef sandals since I was probably 16 years old. I had the black ones with like the OG pink flip-flops. I have had, the door is open here. I have had these reef flip-flops for probably a decade. I know that sounds probably unlikely, but it's true. They're currently soaking wet, so I'm letting them dry because those are gonna be beach, pool, etc. sandals. I also grabbed a pair of pink Sand and Shore. They like look like the Birkenstocks, but they're plasticky, like these ones. I bought these at Target like way earlier on in the year, I think for $10. I have my Oran sandals, which I knew were coming because they are so easy. They slide into each other and they can be for every single evening, like nice outfit. And then today, I bought these. So these are like a little chunky platform. I tried these on accident okay, well, I tried them on purpose, but I went to our local like surf beach store and I tried these on looking actually for a pair of reef sandals for Callie. Now, I'm a big reef fan because, as I've said, I've had 2 pairs of reef sandals for literally decades. I think the pink and black ones, I replaced them once. I used to wear them in Disney World when we would go pre-weight loss surgery and walk the parks for as long as we could. They were my like other sneaker. I love them. They were so comfortable, and the little squishy tan ones that I have for the beach here, equally the same. I wear them every single summer. So, and I've never replaced those. So I know that by investing in these, and I'm acting as if they're $3,000. They were $72 plus tax. So they're not the most expensive shoe I own, i.e. my Hermes Orans are coming with me. But when I put these on, they were annoyingly comfortable. Like, so comfortable. They have this little tortoise shell buckle and they give me a little height. So these are coming. And then I have 2 pairs of sneakers. I have my Veja sneakers, which are coming for Disneyland. I do want to clean them a little bit because they're like yucky and I don't know if that's supposed to be the look or not. And then I have my Lululemon sneakers that are coming with me for like the Diamond Head hike, any workout activity I want to do. I really tried to avoid bringing them because I'm like, I'm gonna bring these and use them like once, but I also don't want to be hiking in my Vejas or sandals and feel like my feet are uncomfortable. So I'm bringing them with my little hiking backpack. So let me show you. Look how staged this is. Mark's luggage has been packed for literally weeks. This is currently the Hawaii bag. The only thing that's missing in here are my ears, and I have my ear collection elsewhere right now because I still need to film like a TikTok with them. And then this bag, as you can see, here's my Nuuly. This bag has California. I was able to fit, I'm gonna block out, oh no, that's the Nuuly address. I was able to fit all of my California stuff, my Disneyland stuff, inside this Nuuly, with the exception of pajamas and swap overs, which I do have some of, and I also have bathing suits. So when we go to like pack up from Hawaii, I'm gonna move all of the things that I want for Disneyland into this bag. This side is currently open because I think that's where I'm gonna do makeup, hair care, etc. And then I also have a carry-on. So I was planning on putting like half of Callie's stuff in here. This is where we are. I'm trying to do this in the most organized way for before we go, for while we're there, and for when we come home, which is why this is taking me weeks, not an exaggeration. I also am not skimping. Like, I am bringing
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
possibly 6+ bags with me because we don't do this trip a lot. So if I want my Duffy fanny bag, I want my Duffy fanny bag. If I want, but again, it is strategic overpacking. After at least a month of packing, repacking, the checklist, the spreadsheet, and you're balanced on a piece of luggage right now. Mark has 3 in the closet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, if you count my carry-on, which airlines do. That's 11. 11 bags later, we did it. We did it. This morning, I got my eyebrows done. They're probably still a little bit red. And other areas. I have my pedicure. My manicure is scheduled for 6 p.m. tonight. Do you see this grow out? Honestly though, these nails have held up for like a solid month. And I just didn't want to get the manicure in between, if that makes sense to you. I'm washing my bed sheets. There's Minnie Moo right here. So that way when we come home, we have clean sheets to sleep on. I feel like this is a really big accomplishment. Thank you for being here for the wild ride. That was all of the outfits, the accessories, the bags, the things that I purchased. Oh my gosh, I forgot to pack Callie's. Thank you for being here. I forgot to pack Callie's Loungefly. I hid it from myself, realizing I haven't packed it. So I'm so glad we're doing this outro because I'm gonna go grab it and put it in her carry-on, which you're balanced on, right? This one's hers, right now. I love you. Thank you for being here. As you can predict, the next several weeks of content are going to be a beautiful blend of weight loss surgery, life post-op, plus the joys of the Aulani vlog. That's coming because that's our first stop is Hawaii, and at the time of filming, we leave tomorrow. So, oh my gosh. So we're stopping at Aulani first. We have our first, I think it's like 10 days there, which I'm really excited about. And then it's Disneyland, and I'm gonna show you everything I'm eating and all the exciting adventures. And then there will definitely be like a 40 before 40 recap where I include all of these West Coast exciting adventures. So be subscribed. Like this video if you're into the whole packing, organization, lifestyle content, because I could also do some September, like, not back to school, because I know most of us will be back to school by the time those videos come out, but like a reset for what does life look like as a mama post-op when we go back to work, when we get back into the swing of things, like how does that routine impact us? Let me know if that's content that you'd like. Aloha, my cousins, and I will see you in Hawaii.